Hi, this is Miss Hannah. We're making vegan and soy-free chickadee seasoning over here. But why would you bother making a seasoning blend at home? For us, it started off with an experiment to avoid soy. It seems like most broth concentrates from the store have some form of soy in it. The ones that qualified never brought the flavor I was looking for. Only non recyclable packaging and disappointment. Soy isn't the only thing in there that some people could be sensitive or allergic to, so that's another reason to make your own seasoning blends. You have as much control as possible. You can choose the quality of spices that go in, like top shelf, rail, or something in between. You can choose the flair of each, like sweet, smoked, or spicy paprika. You choose how much. I'm heavy handed, so all my spoons are heaping. You've refined it to your tastes, because you know how to treat you best. This right here, though, this is the delicious all-purpose vegan broth powder and seasoning blend. This seasoning has had some variation over the years, but the one I'm showing you today is what I'm consistently making in my kitchen. You're seeing me put together a double batch here. The recipe card at the end has the measurements to make a more reasonable amount if you're just starting to make your own seasoning blends. That'll give you about a cup and a half total as opposed to about 3 cups like I'm making here. The ingredients we're using are nutritional yeast, MSG, salt, seasoned salt, garlic, sage, thyme, bay leaf, marjoram, onion powder, mushroom umami powder, parsley, paprika, and celery seed. Blend it like super good. Like so good that it wishes it was never blended so good. The MSG in this recipe is what seals that depth of flavor that a good chicken broth has, but it isn't necessary. It's the most recent thing I added to this recipe, and it was the missing thing that makes it just chef's kiss. Open my video on MSG in a new tab to learn more about it. The mushroom umami powder and the nutritional yeast might be kind of tricky to find at the grocery store, but they're super necessary to the blend. I get mine online. Also, the nutritional yeast is kind of expensive at the grocery store, so don't let Big Grocery get you like that. Just kidding. I have no idea if there's like Big Grocery or not. I guess there is. Yeah. There's always some precious powder left over in the blender, and this part's optional, but I don't know why you wouldn't do it. People died for spices, like for flavor. Honor the history. Add 2 cups of water and replace the lid and run it again. Now your blender is easier to clean and you're not wasting any spices, and you have some light broth to make quinoa or whatever. You can add a little bit more broth powder than what's left over if you want, during the blender cleaning process, but the ratio to make broth is about 2 teaspoons for every 1 cup of water. You want to make sure that it mixes in well. You're going to use this broth wherever you would normally need it, soups, pasta, sauce, marinade, chili, curry, gravy. There's just no rules. Season your veggies on the stove or in the oven with a teaspoon or two. Amp up some hash browns, your burgers, lentils, chickpeas. Anywhere you need more flavor, which is like everywhere. So there's my seasoning blend. Hope you like it. Thanks for giving this a try. This is Miss Hannah. Let me know what you're going to make with it first. Bye for now.